Hey guys, today I'm going to be bringing you a Call of Duty video, but it's going to be a special kind of Call of Duty video. Um, I've played Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2, and I've gone forward and back. So today I'm going to be explaining my personal favorite Call of Duty and what I liked about Call of Duty's 4 through Call of Duty Ghosts, and what I didn't really like about them. So starting on Call of Duty 4. Um, from Call of Duty's 1 to 3, you had set classes. You didn't have anything that could give you an advantage over anybody else, that was good. But Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. This game allowed you to customize your classes so that you could have different weapons. You could actually have attachments now on your weapons, and it allowed you to have perks. Perks, they're things that help to give you an advantage over other people. You're allowed to have 3 perks, one from each slot: perk 1, perk 2, and perk 3. Overall, Modern Warfare 1 or Call of Duty 4, it really flowed for me. The gameplay was very smooth in multiplayer, and I actually had a pretty good time playing this. It's one of my personal favorite Call of Duties of all the ones I've played, and it's a classic. You're never gonna get rid of it. Call of Duty 4 also introduced kill streaks. Everybody would have the same kill streaks: a UAV recon at 3 kills, an airstrike at 5 kills, and then you would have a helicopter at 7 kills. Like I said, everybody would have the same streaks, so that nobody would have, once again, an advantage over somebody else. The helicopter was actually very, very powerful. It could actually deflect RPGs, which, as anybody who's played Call of Duty should know, RPGs are unguided missiles. And then it took actually several RPGs to take down after its flares were gone. I think I had 2 sets of flares. Overall it was very smooth. The gameplay really flowed. Moving on to Call of Duty 5 World at War. First I want to say Call of Duty 4, that introduced a new era into the Call of Duty series, which was like modern time, and you had modern guns. Call of Duty 5 World at War, another Treyarch game. It brought us back to the World War II era, which I liked. I mean, it was a break from Call of Duty 4. Not that really anybody needed a break from it, but there weren't really too many things that were overpowered in World at War. Going back to Call of Duty 4 for a moment, overpowered things. The M16 was very overpowered. A lot of people would put that with stopping power, which would kill in like 1 to 3 hits, depending on your range and whether or not you get headshots. And also in COD 4, they did introduce stopping power, which increased bullet damage, but to counter that, they put in a perk called Juggernaut, which increased your health. Juggernaut would usually help you to survive 1 extra bullet, whereas stopping power would usually make you kill in 1 less bullet. Anyway, going back to World at War. The gameplay, I thought it was alright. It definitely wasn't the best Call of Duty that I've ever played. Overpowered things. First off, the PPSH. That thing was just, you could empty that clip in like less than 2 seconds. That thing was just crazy fast. Kill streaks. Instead of the UAV recon, airstrike, and helicopter, now you had a recon plane at 3, which is basically the UAV. And artillery strike at 5. Excuse me for all my yawning. Then you would have attack dogs at 7. Attack dogs were something new that were used. It would continually spawn this many dogs, so you could have like X amount of dogs on the field, and whenever you had X minus 1, the game would then give you X minus 1 plus 1. So essentially, that's every time a dog died, another dog would spawn in its place. So you would always have X amount of dogs on the field. It was a pretty lethal kill streak. Dogs would hunt you down. If you were hiding, they would find you. So camping wasn't really an option when the enemy team had dogs. Excuse me. Also, Call of Duty World at War introduced a new attachment, the bayonet, which would allow for a faster melee attack. So that instead of like in COD 4 just swinging your knife, you would instead just take your gun and just stab somebody. So that allowed for faster melee. So if you were the type of person that liked to just run around and knife people in COD 4, then the bayonet was really your attachment to use. They did bring Juggernaut and Stopping Power back from COD 4. What else? I'm sorry, let me think for a sec. Oh yes. Call of Duty World at War was the only Call of Duty of that one and any previous ones, and any Call of Duty from then forward up to Ghosts, that you were actually able to control some kind of vehicle on the battlefield. Tanks. You would have tanks that were spawning in certain places on the field, and you could actually get in them, drive them, shoot the cannon, shoot the machine gun. Moving on. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This is my staple in the Call of Duty series. I started playing Call of Duty at Modern Warfare 2. This Call of Duty wasn't really my favorite. The gameplay didn't really flow for me too well. And I've been waiting 7 3/4 minutes to explain this. Overpowered things in MW3. To sum it up in one word, everything. Pretty much everything in Call of Duty was overpowered and overused. Quickscoping and trickshotting came alive with the snipers in Modern Warfare 2. People would get no-scope headshots from you from across the map. They would get random throwing knives that would always hit you from across the map. And you couldn't do anything about it. Another thing, the ACR in Modern Warfare 2. This was the most accurate gun, I believe, in Call of Duty history. Of course, of the fully automatic weapons. Modern Warfare 2 was the first Call of Duty game where you could customize your kill streaks. So instead of just having the regular 3-5-7, you could have a 3-4-5, a 5-7-9, 9-11-25. And also another overpowered thing. Something that you would always see in Modern Warfare 2. One-man army, danger close, noob tubes. Yes. Yeah. I'm sure you all remember how pissed off you got when people would just fire noob tubes right at the start of the match and just blast your ass to bits. For those of you that haven't played Call of Duty before, A, I don't know why you're watching this video, and B, noob tube is an undermounted grenade launcher attachment. The last overpowered thing in MW2, was that everybody would use the Harrier Strike at 7 kills, and then either the AC-130 or the Chopper Gunner at 11 kills, and then the Tactical Nuke at 25 kills. Domination was the game mode if you wanted to get a nuke. It had no time limit, and it could go on for quite some time, whereas I believe all the other game modes did have a time limit either per round or per match. So Domination did give you, just that much extra time in order to get your nuke. And it seemed like every single game of Domination I played, somebody on the other team would get a nuke. Or somebody on my team. More often their team, which SMH, just shaking my head on this one. But yeah. So that and the tactical nuke, like I said, was 25 kills, and you would get the amount of kill XP for everybody on the enemy team. Everybody on the battlefield would die, and it would end the game. So once you see that flashing radioactive sign and you see that countdown from 10, well, yeah. Anyway, moving on. After Modern Warfare 2 came another Treyarch game, Black Ops 1. Instead of going back again to the World War II era, Black Ops 1 introduced a new era. The late 1950s, early 1960s, and even into the 1970s, during the Cold War. This was a brand new era introduced into Call of Duty, and this was the only time that this era was introduced. Yes. So yeah, there weren't really too many overpowered guns. Excuse me, in Black Ops 1. There were a few things that were very overused that I saw. Like, I saw the Scorpion a lot. I saw the Commando a lot. And oh my god, did I see the L96A1 sniper rifle a hell of a lot. And out of the Call of Duties from COD 4 on, of its time between COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 1 was really the first game where you couldn't rightfully quickscope. In Modern Warfare 2, if you were able to get Sleight of Hand Pro, then you were able to aim down sights faster with all weapons, including sniper rifles. However, if you had Sleight of Hand Pro in Black Ops 1, you would aim down sights with all guns except for sniper rifles. So it was especially hard to quickscope in Black Ops 1. The gameplay, it flowed for me quite well. I didn't really like the maps a whole lot on Black Ops 1, but you're not really going to like the maps on every Call of Duty that you're going to play. You did have new kill streaks. And once again, they were customizable. But this time, excuse me, once again, I'm terribly sorry about this. But instead in Modern Warfare 2, whenever you got a kill with one of your kill streaks, then it would earn you one kill towards your next kill streak. Whereas in Black Ops 1, the kill streak list went from 3 kills at the top, all the way down to 11 kills at the bottom. And I know it sounds kind of weird, but it went from low to high, top to bottom. But I mean, you actually had some really cool kill streaks in Black Ops 1. Like, you had the mortar team, which you could fire mortars on 3 selected positions on the map. The attack helicopter you didn't really see a whole lot of, but it was more like the COD 4 helicopter, where this one actually had a set of flares, whereas every other Call of Duty except for COD 4 before Black Ops 1 didn't have any flares, so it was very easy to take them down. But it's a lot harder to take helicopters down in... please mind that background noise. But, hang on. Right, so yeah, it was a lot harder to take down helicopters in Black Ops 1. There was actually one overpowered perk that I saw very many people use. I saw people use the second chance perk a lot. That one allowed you to, if somebody didn't get a headshot on you, if you took enough damage to die, you would fall to the ground, take out your pistol, and you were able to shoot someone. And there was actually a brief period of invulnerability where you couldn't get hurt as you were going down. So I didn't really like that. Death streaks were taken out. Something I actually forgot to mention when I was talking about MW2 is that MW2 had the introduction of death streaks. If you really sucked at Call of Duty and you got a certain amount of deaths without getting any kills, you would earn a death streak, which would usually help you to earn a kill. Anyway, back to Black Ops 1. Kill streaks that I saw everybody use. The SR-71 Blackbird at 8 kills, which was basically like the UAV, except it was a constant UAV instead of sweeping, and it would show enemy both position and the direction that they were facing, so you could easily catch enemies off guard like that. Then you would always see the Chopper Gunner at 9 kills, and then the Attack Dogs at 11 kills. The Attack Dogs in Black Ops 1 were really weren't that hard to get. Which I didn't really like it because I feel that in Black Ops 1, the Attack Dogs were a lot more lethal than in World at War. Probably because in Black Ops 1 you had a lot smaller maps. Everybody's favorite map, Nuketown. Everybody loves that map, including myself. Who doesn't love Nuketown? Nuketown. Yes. Anyway, moving on. Now we go on to Modern Warfare 3. The Modern Warfare 3 gameplay flowed very, very well for me. I had a really good experience playing it, and it was one of my more favorite Call of Duties, actually. It introduced a lot of new game modes, such as Kill Confirmed, where it's basically like Team Deathmatch, except in order to get a point for your team, instead of just killing someone, you had to go over and pick up their dog tags that they dropped when they died. It also introduced the community playlist, which again that many people played was Infected. For those of you that never played Infected, one person would start out as the Infected. They would have to kill someone. 2 people would be infected. They have to go kill someone until everybody was dead. But the catch was the survivors, people that weren't the infected, they had set classes, and the infected also had set classes, but the infected only had a USP-45 tactical knife with no ammo in it. They had tactical insertion, and they had a throwing knife. And also, another 3 for kill streaks. Infinity Ward changed this to point streaks. So instead of just killing somebody to earn your streaks, now you would get points. You would get points for things such as capturing a flag in domination, just plain getting a kill, capturing a flag and capture the flag, taking out enemy air support, stuff like that. And now Infinity Ward introduced a new thing called strike packages. You could set all of your point streaks to each individual class. So, like, if you don't feel you were good at sniping, then you could set some really low streaks. Whereas if you feel you were really good with an assault rifle, then you could set some higher streaks. And each class would have its own individual streaks. The assault package, it's basically like all the other Call of Duties. When you get a kill, you get a point, blah blah blah, and each of your kill streaks, whenever you got a kill with them, they would chain kills to earn higher streaks. Unfortunately, whenever you died, your streak, which was shown on the bottom right corner of the screen, it would reset. So you'd have to start from the beginning. The support package, these more helps your team to survive, stuff like that. Excuse me for a moment. Every time you died, however, when using the support package, your streak would not reset. So, like, let's say you were one kill off of getting a UAV. When you died, if you earned one more kill, you would get your UAV. So that was really good. Things that you saw a lot in the support package were advanced UAVs, which is basically like the SR-71 Blackbird from Black Ops 1, except this was a sweeping one. It did show enemy position and the direction that we're facing, but it was sweeping like a normal UAV. So that kind of balanced it out. The stealth bomber, which that thing's a lot of fun. It took 14 kills in the support package. I don't know why it was in the support package. They probably just needed an extra streak to put in. But you would choose where on the map to place that, and you would choose the direction that it would go. And then the EMP. In Modern Warfare 2, the EMP took 15 straight kills without dying to get. Whereas now you could get 18 kills, 17 with hardline in total, and die as many times as you need to get it. But yeah. Overall, the gameplay really flowed for me. It was a lot of fun. Moving on to Black Ops 2. In fact, you know what? I'm actually gonna end this recording off here because I think I'm starting to reach the memory limit on my phone, and so I think I will do Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty Ghosts in the next video. So I guess I will see you guys then. Bye.